Poland Daily Business Edition. We'll talk about several infrastructural projects that are going on in Poland. One of those is channel through the Vistula Bay. It leads to the city of Elbląg and gives the great opportunity for development of this northeastern area of Poland. Another big project is obviously a central communication hub. And there is one common thing that there are parties, there are people in Poland who are objecting to this project. They have one common thing. Jerzy Bielewicz, financial analyst and Gazeta Bankowa writer. What is common? Can we find one common factor that pushes people to protest against beneficiary projects to the Polish economy?
I think they are backing not Polish interest, but I would say Russian or German interest. It's obvious if we talk about Mierzeja Wiślana channel and the environmental people protest against those infrastructure projects which are very important for Poland. But on the other hand, they would not notice the catastrophe, eco-crisis in Warsaw, and would not protest the Warsaw magistrate, who kind of is very, very silent about what's going to happen with Czajka.
The famous story from September, still ongoing. In Polish politics, for the first time, we have people who are officially associating themselves with Russia. They got elected to parliament last election.
And it's not good for Poland because of our history. We have very bad experience with Russia, Soviet Union, and right now Putin's Russia. And it's very dangerous for Polish politics if the Russian voice can be heard in Poland. And I would say that we have to be very, very strong on these Russian parties in Poland and cannot let it go.
The newly elected party called Confederation, of course, it has their ties to Russia, but there are also ties with older parties like post-communist peasants. Those things, those people are re-emerging, so to speak.
Yeah, and they kind of manifest their strength in Poland. For example, the changes in the names of streets. In Warsaw, I live on Pazińskiego Street, which is person who was communist before the Second World War, and then freed Poland from Germans, but with Russian army, with Soviet Union army. And for a while, my street had a different name of Polish hero, but it went back to Pazińskiego name. And in Warsaw, there are many, many other examples, but in other cities, it happens as well. So
there are very widely commented examples of such changes. So this is just another sign that instead of the German party, the Russian party is growing in the influence in Poland.
Yeah, and for example, the election to Europarlament, there are all communists that enter the Europarlament again.
These guys as Democrats.
They were Democrats for a while when Russia was in trouble. So they look for new hegemon. But at this time, I think they rather closer to Russia than, for example, to the United States. It goes across several parties. For example, PSL as well, SLD, which is post-communist party, in my opinion. So Polish politics right now goes through muddy waters, and we have to be very, very careful and stick to our strategy of close alliance with the United States and building infrastructure in our region, very important projects which put Poland on the crossroads of trade, world trade, put us in the center of geopolitical game between, for example, China and the United States.
Jerzy Bielewicz, Gazeta Bankowa writer and financial analyst, was our guest tonight, and that was it for Poland Daily Business.
Thank you very much.